I want every gun we have to fire on that man. Do it.
A long time ago, I told someone I would make a video on the AT-M6 and then promptly forgot about it. Well, here it is now. I'm Joey from Radio Free Coruscant, and this is everything there is to know about the AT-M6. Design. The Kuat and Tralla Drive Yard's all-terrain Mega-Caliber 6 was a very large, heavily armored walker shaped vaguely like a gorilla or other great ape. It was designed to be a siege walker capable of breaking through planetary shields. It had the appearance of a hunched back due to a capital-grade turbo laser mounted on it. The front legs were bulkier than the rear legs to support the weight of this weapon and were reinforced to break through barricades. They also featured serrated cable cutters to protect them from being tripped by airspeeders with tow cables like their Imperial predecessors. On the walker's steeply sloped back, it carried several fuel cells for the cannon. Beneath these was its reactor coil, which was one of the largest of any ground vehicle in history. Moving forward, we see 3 crew decks. The upper deck was the turbo laser control room. The second deck could be customized for various mission profiles, but typically contained passenger seating for troops. The third deck was mostly maintenance space for the reactor, but also contained the passageway to the walker's head. The head held a relatively spacious cockpit with seating for the drivers and vehicle commander. The outside of the head featured weapons in a similar configuration to the AT-AT, as well as 2 chin-mounted banks of targeting sensors and extra thick armor around the viewport. The head, like the rest of the tank, was coated in an ultra-dense matrixed composite armor, which gave it its dark gray color. Specifications. The AT-M6 was one of the largest walkers ever made, surpassed only by construction walkers and the SPHA. It measured 40.87 meters long, 17.95 meters wide, and 36.18 meters tall. It was armed with a heavy fire-linked dual laser cannon under the chin, 2 medium anti-ship cannons on the sides of the head, and a Mega-Caliber 6 turbo laser on the walker's spine. The AT-M6's crew consisted of 1 gunner, 1 pilot, 2 weapon engineers, and a vehicle commander. It could carry 12 passengers, and while no cargo capacity is officially listed, it could almost certainly carry at least as much as the AT-AT, which was 3,500 tons. No price for the machine is listed either, but considering the advanced armor, large size, and capital-grade weapons of the AT-M6, it was probably very expensive. The AT-AT cost 150,000 credits, and the AT-TE cost 300,000, so I would estimate the AT-M6 had to cost at least 500,000 credits. History. Unfortunately, not much is known about the history of the AT-M6. It was created at some point before 34 ABY, which was the first known use of the walker in battle. In that year, they were deployed to the planet Vardos to eliminate a former ally that had failed the First Order for the last time, namely Janata Security. Later in the same year, the AT-M6 was deployed to the Battle of Crate, where they defended the First Order's siege cannon from the Resistance attacks until it was ready to fire. Most famously, they were ordered to fire on the force projection of Luke Skywalker, though despite their impressive cannons, they failed to harm the apparition. We don't know of any other engagements that the M6 was present for currently, but considering the First Order was defeated the following year, it is unlikely they will make another appearance anytime soon. And that's everything there is to know about the AT-M6. Not much to it, but I thought it was an interesting vehicle. Anyway, please like the video and leave a comment with a suggestion for future topics. Hopefully I will get to them more quickly than I did this one. I will see you next week. RFC